Hi, successful people. Welcome to Ask Brainy. Top 12 things that rich people do, that you should do too. So you work hard every day. You save money. You follow all the rules. But it still feels like there's never enough. Welcome to the club. I have my days. You're not alone. Since I was having one of those days, I started to think and then I started to write because that's what I love to do. And I made a bit of an observation. There are a few things that rich people have in common. 1. Rich people do not spend money to look rich. Have you ever seen that person that always seems to have the latest iPhone, best car, and designer clothes? Yet, they can barely make their rent. Yep. That is the person I am talking about. The person that lives paycheck to paycheck, however, eats at the best restaurants and has the hottest gear. Some of the wealthiest people I know are the most modest and unassuming. They don't worry about how to look rich. They do not wear designer brands. They do not drive fancy cars. But what they do have is financial freedom. I'll take that every day over a fancy car. 2. Rich people do not drive brand new cars. So on TV, you see all those billionaires driving fancy new cars, but let's be honest. In the real world, most of the wealthy people I know buy a new car and keep that car until they drive it into the ground. Do you know what it is like to live life without a car payment? It's amazing. So take a note from some of the wealthiest people out there and resist the urge to upgrade your car every year. 3. Rich people invest. The word invest is a scary word. Especially when you are in your 20s and 30s. Investing can mean a million different things. It can mean anything from setting up a savings account to working with an investment advisor. The best thing to do is to educate yourself. Even if you don't feel like you can afford it, even the smallest investment can make a big difference. 4. Rich people invest, quality over quantity. Rich people make it a point to invest in the things they buy. It is not about quantity. It is about quality. Think about it. Think about the cost per use as opposed to the deal you are getting when making purchases. This works out to the difference between being frugal versus cheap. 5. Rich people read. A lot. Rich people are always reading and learning. Some books gave me the guidance I needed not to make the same mistakes as my peers. Reading and learning definitely work in your favor. Instead of being intimidated, go to your local library and pick up some money management books. Or check out some of your favorite bloggers. You will be surprised by what you will learn. 6. Rich people live beneath their means. During the housing crisis, there were a lot of people that found themselves unable to afford their homes, let alone their lifestyles. Many people lost their jobs. Others went from having a dual income to only one and still couldn't afford the mortgage. This taught me a big lesson. Live beneath your means. Just because you make more money doesn't mean you have to spend money. Bigger paychecks mean bigger bills. However, for those of us that live well beneath our means, a bigger paycheck means we are that much close to early retirement. 7. Rich people do not have debt. Good debt. Bad debt. In my mind, debt is debt. It is an extra bill that I am getting every month. Paying off your debt is the best way to get closer to becoming rich. And when I say rich, I mean having liquid funds. Think about it. Most wealthy people do not have debt. They have liquidity, which gives them the flexibility to spend when they need and want to. 8. Rich people budget. The word budget comes across as a bad word to a lot of people. What do you mean I need to be on a budget? Well, guess what? Sitting down and coming up with a budget can be very beneficial to you for many reasons. 1. It helps you realize how much you might be overspending on things you don't need. Second, it gives you an opportunity to assess your finances in a way that allows you to take action. 9. Rich people love their job. It's human nature. When you love what you do, you devote more time and energy to it. You give it your all. So it is no wonder that people that are wealthy are also successful in their careers. They love what they do. Therefore, they strive to be the best, which hopefully means more money. 10. Rich people are not greedy. I am by no means saying that poor people are greedy. When I say greedy, I think of the person that only thinks about money and makes every life decision based on how much money they are going to get out of it. That doesn't work. 11. Rich people are risk takers. Sometimes the biggest risk can yield the biggest rewards. As someone that is risk averse, I went against my instincts, took a huge risk, and have not looked back. I have never been happier. 12. Rich people surround themselves with other successful people. Peer pressure. It's a thing. I am the person I am today because of the people I am surrounded by. Remember when your parents used to come down on you for hanging out with the wrong crowd? They knew what they were talking about. Rich people surround themselves around people that inspire them and push them to be better. So look around you. Who are you surrounded by, and how do they motivate you every day? You will regularly find videos about investments, motivation, personality development, and many more stuff around the world. If you'd like to get regular updates from our videos, please give us a thumbs up and click the subscribe button right there. Thank you.